start with Kent. Oh, does Kent have a microphone? Even better, one that works. We're good. We, CFO of the John Buck Company, and this is a big deal. What do you do for a living, actually? Does people know what you do? It's just like a title.
Well, okay, I fix problems, find money, and help the process move along.
And what is the John? No one here has heard of the John Buck Company.
A little bit like the Golf Company. We're 29 years old this year. We're a wide range of product type. We do primarily office and residential, also hotel and retail. Primarily, we kind of, the first 20 years have been mostly Chicago. We've kind of been expanding our horizons, and we now have more employees in Abu Dhabi than in the United States. So, multinational.
And you said something about money. I mean, you see the Buck Company. It's also a well-named company. Everybody's got a well-named.
Appropriately named.
Well, thank you for coming. Mike Katz, you run a veterinary clinic. What else do you do? No, that's a joke.
I'm with Walker & Dunlop. Opened up the new Chicago office recently. Walker & Dunlop is one of the largest agency lenders in the country. Fannie, Freddie, FHA. We originate upwards of $3 billion a year. Have a servicing portfolio of approximately $13 billion. My partner, Andy Ayala, was here as well. And we finance deals throughout the country, focusing on multifamily and healthcare properties.
We know Walker & Dunlop from the Washington region, where in Bethesda they're headquartered, and they are a very big deal, very big multifamily finance. So I'm vouching for you. What he said is true.
Thank you very much.
Michael Golden, what's the ad stand? How did you come up with the ad in the name of your company, and what's it do?
We spent the last, we're about 10, Ad Properties is a 10-year-old company, so we're kind of like Lee and Pete's kids. We won't get out of the house. But we are a residential and commercial broker, and we were looking for a unique name, and came up with Ad Properties and spent the first 4 years trying to explain people how to spell it. But now at least people, I think, are getting it.
I mean, you're lucky this isn't the old days where you had a phone book that was in alphabetical order, because you could Google it, but where would they put ad? Would that be an A?
The great thing is we're first, so we always come up first on every list.
All right, Ad Properties, we're delighted. John Jaeger, did I say that right? Jaeger, well, okay.
As in Jägermeister.
Right, John Jaeger.
Never had that, Not lately. I'm in a band called Green Day, and we're playing Lollapalooza. September 25th. So Lee, I think you're the warm-up band, aren't you? Yeah. I'm with CB Richardalis. We're the largest real estate company in the world. Diversified corporate services, tenant rep, office, leasing management, investment sales. I'm part of a three-person broker team in Chicago. We do investment sales for multifamily, similar to Marty in the Midwest, Chicago MSA.
And Michael Fishman is like a returning champ from, it's just like Jeopardy, from our last event. You were so good as a moderator. You are back for the second round. Thank you very much. By the way, what do you do for a living?
I moderate your panels.
What do you do for pay?
In 2010. I moderate your panels.
What do you do for pay?
We have a broad-based real estate, private equity practice, soup to nuts.
Who's we? Who's we? Say it loud and clear.
Our firm, Greenberg Traurig, most of you know that. We represent some of you. We'd like to represent the rest of you. And it's a full-service firm. I don't know, 1,800 lawyers, offices all over creation, and we like to think we're the last real estate firm left in the world. So that's what we do.
Well, please take it away, and please correct everything the last panel said.
That would be difficult. So, first of all, who's in the room? Raise your hand if you're a broker. Developer? Banker? Wow, you guys are back. That's nice. Okay, lawyers? Leave. Okay. So,
I see some accountants out there, too.
An accountant. So there are accountants here. Aren't you guys too busy at this time of year? Right? So, we have a really nice cross-section if you look at our panel, because we're going to talk a little bit about national trends. I think the first group talked a lot about Chicago and the market. I think we're going to talk about what makes multifamily maybe the only positive piece of our lovely business these days, and that's really because finance is the lubricant of every deal, and the government seems to still be pumping money into this market through the GSE. So we're going to talk about finance. Michael Golden's going to talk about the local market a little bit. He's got his pulse on that. Ken's going to tell us all about the multifamily market in Abu Dhabi, because we're very interested to hear what the sheiks are renting these days. And John's going to talk about the institutional investor market, and Mr. Katz is going to tell us about deals that are getting done. So I guess the first question is, we're going to go down the line, guys, just general overview. Obviously, multifamily traded because there was actually debt to get the deals done. So that's great for stabilized deals that people want to buy at low cap rates. Pete Villam was talking about buying distressed debt. Most of those deals are upside down, and in order to get them stabilized so you can do a Freddie Fan takeout, you need to get some kind of financing to juice your returns. Where's that money going to come from, John?
Well, I'll